I was having a conversation with a friend yesterday about the types of Asian men. And I was like, I think I have... How many types are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 6 I can think of off the top of my head, right? There's 6 types. And I want to explain my thought process. Is this racist? No! Are you a fucking idiot? I'm an Asian man! What is your problem? Oh, dude, I got RB'd, didn't I? He just rage baited me. I don't know. That's crazy. Me, an Asian man, talking about the types of Asian man. Someone comes in here. Is this racist? Bro, I will choke you out in game. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to talk about it anyways. I'm just asking. Like, hey, how many types of Asian men do you guys think? No, like, there's like the categories, right? You know, there's like the AV. Okay, you know what? Hey, let me pull out my whiteboard. I'm playing on my whiteboard, all right? And I'm going to explain my thought process. You think there's only 4. I think there's 6, okay? But to be fair, mine might be a little biased because I'm an American, right? So I've only exclusively had... Aren't you Vietnamese? Yes! How does that change anything? How does that change anything that we were talking about? Yes, that is a type of Asian. What is that? Yeah, Vietnam is in Asia, motherfucker! What do you mean? I'm Asian American! I was born in America! My mom is Vietnamese! That makes me Asian American! Good morning. I hope my neighbors didn't hear that. It's a Saturday morning, all right? Let them have their, like, coffee at 7 a.m. peacefully without me having to, you know, wake them up even more. Maybe it helps. Maybe they like that. So, your little brother sleeping, shut up. That's not my problem. It's your fault for even... I think you're a bad sibling because, like, why the fuck should he... How could he even hear me? Are you watching me with speakers on, you dumbass, right? I don't think you should be watching me with speakers on. First of all, that's inconsiderate of you to your family. It's like, your family members are sleeping. You decide to watch me on the TV, like, full volume, right? And you're complaining to me like I'm the problem when it's your problem, right? You're the weirdo. I'm trying to... Dude, you keep trying to take away my attention from what I'm doing. Your mom's Vietnamese, why's your dad? They're both Vietnamese. They're both Vietnamese. What do you mean, guys? They're both... There's a little mix of stuff in there. Okay, you want me to break it? Oh, sure. You know what? Let me do a whole DNA ancestry for y'all. Just because I want to sell my information to the government, right? I might as well give them my fingerprints too. Fuck it, right? I'll just give you guys the whole breakdown. I'll just dox myself too. Let me give you my social security, my complete address, right? Yeah, my full name, my middle name, right? My bank account number. Just fuck it. Yeah, I'll give you everything. Because, like... Who the fuck cares about privacy these days, right? Especially with how the internet is these days, with the low security and the need for more digital ID across all platforms. Let me just, like, give you guys all my personal information. Like, fuck it, dude. Just let me give you my full face and let you guys deep fake that shit into, like, you know, criminal footage videos to, like, accuse me of shit. Like, let's just go all the way at this point, right? Why like trot around and ask for the little things when I know what you really want to do? Yeah, fuck it. Who cares? Who cares, right? You're losing the plot. I'm not losing the plot. You've lost the plot. I'm trying to teach you guys something. You've lost the plot, okay? I didn't lose the plot. And people think like, bro, we're losing. I feel like we already lost the war. Dude, the reality is, like, holy shit. I've seen so much, like, weird ass AI videos of people that I look up to.
You said that before with the previous message.
Oh my lord, I just can't talk, man. I just can't talk about anything. Hold on, let me... Okay, I'm gonna mute you for a second. Give me a bit. Holy lord. I just want to talk about... I'm being tossed around. Everyone's like, Shoto, look at me. Like, let me talk about this. Let me talk for a second. Oh Lord, have mercy!
My childhood memory back. In my country, Czechia, there are a lot of Vietnamese in groceries shop in cashier. My family was friends with Vietnamese, and one time I got Christmas gift from them. It was very sweet from them.
Oh, you know what? Hey, I'm happy. I'm happy for you. Okay, that's a sweet story. Thank you for sharing that. What is going on today? I just wanted to talk about me. Like any other day, everyone's just like, "Oh, it's Saturday. Let me dump everything on Shoto. Let's just talk about all of our self. Let's just talk about myself. You know, hey, I'm glad you guys want to share your. Oh man, share your stories. I'll get back to this in a second. Appreciate the subs, but hold on. So, thank you for the dono. Means a lot. Of course, I always appreciate it. But hey, no talkie till I had my coffee. Well, my coffee is me talking about myself. But okay, I have to. Where is it? Where is it? My whiteboard. There we go. Oh, perfect. Okay, class. Is everyone here for homeroom? Huh? Sit down. Sit your asses down. I'm gonna do check-in in a moment. So what are these 6 types? Okay, let's talk about the 6 types. Okay. Like you guys don't know. You guys don't know what's coming here, okay? Because I feel like I've perfectly figured it out. Finally, we get to talk about what I want to talk about. Oh my goodness. Yay. Here are in what I believe to be the 6 types of Asian men, okay? We're not gonna rank these on a tier list. Maybe I will do a tier list, like really quickly. Am I allowed to be sick? Bro, what the fuck then? Why'd you show up to class if you're sick? You're here already. You can't go home now? 6 types of Asian men. 6, 7. Kill me. Bro, the teachers, like, if I was ever a teacher, if I was ever a math teacher in this day and age, right? And every time I write the number 6 on the board, I feel like I would lose my mind. The amount of people that would say 7 in class or whisper to it, I would just like probably cry. I'd probably cry, not gonna lie. Let's get started, class. All right. Number 1, we have the performative Asian man. Performative. Did I spell that correctly? Everyone's familiar with this one, right? Performative man. You know what they do. It's common in the Asian man space. It's otherwise known as matcha bros, right? They like Claro, listen to a lot of Young Kai, and they don't actually read, from what I've experienced. But they know how to read social cues, so that's pretty good, right? And I feel like they're very stylistic. They know their style, okay? I will say these types of guys, they have good fashion. They know how to dress, so that's a W, okay? On them. That's the performative man right there. They care a little bit too much about women's period pains. I know a few people that are like this, like unironically, but they won't be named. K-drama man? No, that's not.
So, is that you?
No, that's not me. Dude, let me explain. I'm gonna leave to go clean. You fucking don't know. Sit down. You stay and listen. You're paying for this. I'm gonna get a migraine. Bro. You pay your tuition. Your fucking tuition, bro. Hey, you're wasting your parents' tuition right now. All right? Don't you like your education? Get back here. Get the fuck back here. All right? If you're gonna leave now, might as well leave forever, right? I might as well just ban you, because clearly you don't care, right? Obviously, I mean, if you leave me right now, then what are the odds that I don't die in the next hour, right? What if I die in the next hour and you're like, oh damn, I could have been there for his last moments, but I didn't go because I wasn't there because I decided to leave stream early and go clean my house. Oh man, I'm gonna regret this for the rest of my life. Like, what if that happened? Performative, man. That's one of the types. Okay, that's I wouldn't say that's common, but you know what is common? The very ever so reliable ABB. Y'all know what ABB stand for? Hey, raise your hands. Raise your hand. What does ABB stand for? Anybody know? Anybody? Anyone? Asian baddie? Wrong.
To prepare for my work in the morning.
Wrong. Asian baby boy? Correct. Wow, you get a bonus point on your next exam. ABBs. Asian baby boy, right? The parallel to an Asian baby girl, otherwise known as ABGs, right? They're like 2 sides of the same coin. How do I explain an ABB? They're like the typical post glow up Kevin Nguyen, right? They like boba, they go to raves a lot, they wear dark frame glasses, the Essentials hoodie, right? They love Essentials hoodie for some reason. It's probably racist, right? Has a tattoo somewhere. This type of Asian is the most copy paste of all Asian men. And again, they're the most common type. Like, let's say you're in a Pokemon game, right? To make it, more relatable to the gamers out there, they're like the water type of Pokemon because there's so goddamn many water types in Pokemon. Because they're the most common type. But they're not as toxic as you might think, right? In general, like the average population of ABBs aren't as toxic as like the other types of Asian men. We're gonna get to those in a second. No. Don't speak unless you're spoken to, okay? Raise your fucking hand. Let me talk. Another outburst like that, I'm gonna send you to the fucking principal's office, motherfucker. Okay, but to compensate for the low average toxicity stat that they also have a high amount of insecurity. I don't think you want your daughter to bring home this kind of guy home, okay? I'll just say that. The ABBs, gotta be careful, right? Gotta be careful of them. They also have fluffy hair, right? That's also another thing. They wear like gold chains a lot, black t-shirt, a lot of baggy clothes. I don't know. Probably vapes. Next, we have the nerd gamer. Okay, this one right here is likely a CS major, right? You know, your typical toxic Valorant League of Legends player is probably Diamond Elo in League of Legends or Ascendant in Valorant. Thinks that they're high Elo, but it's actually mid Elo, and it's like that's like, you know, they think they're as good as 10s, but they'll never be good as 10s. They love their faker fanboy, T1 fanboy. They just won Worlds, by the way. They stay at home most of the time. Probably have Discord sleep calls with their girlfriend a lot. They're probably in Discord calls with them like for 30 hours a day or some shit, right? They'll get mad at you if they lose their ranked games, right? They take it out on you, most likely. But they do have the high likelihood that they're going to be rich and have a successful startup company because, you know, they are a CS major. So it could work out that way. So it's like a high risk, high reward type of relationship, right? Then you have the gooners. This type of Asian man is a big definition of like, how do I describe? It's like power creep son, right?
Raise hand, okay. I know this one isn't you.
Oh my Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy. You zip it, zip, hush, hush. Gooners. Power creep son, right? Listens to mommy ASMRs. No, nothing wrong with that, right? Just an observation. A lot of them do. Easily rage baited, but not as much as the nerd gamer Asian man, right? Make a lot of the joke is porn kind of posts, and they like femboys in secret, right? They're not open about their love of it. They like it in secret because, you know, they're still working towards like accepting the fact that they like femboys, and they're being open about that fact. Okay, that's them. That's not me. Okay, that's for those of you saying that's me. That is incorrect because I am open about my love for femboys. All right, I'm not ashamed about it. Right, unlike the typical gooner. Then we have the gym bro. Oh yes, the gym bro Asian man, right? Now, this kind of Asian man is the type that wears black compression shirts, gray sweatpants, right? Probably used to be fat or skinny and wants to like put on a lot of muscle, right? But unfortunately, like as a product of like going to the gym a lot, they've developed body dysmorphia, right? Like it's as their muscles grow larger, so do their insecurities. They just want to work on themselves. So I think they mean well. I feel like they mean well. That's all I can really say about them. I don't really have that much. That's it. Yeah, that's the gym bro. They're pretty cool. Like I said, a little insecure, just about themselves though, right? Hopefully they don't take it out on anybody else, but hey, that's a coin flip. And now we have the last one. The last one is what was it again? I call this category the sweats of Asian men, right? And the way I would describe this, because not many people know about this one, right? Is that their personality is their school life, their job. They make everything about their education or like their job, right? That's their whole personality. That's all they ever talk about. They only see you as transactional. They probably try to follow in their older brother's footsteps, but you know, kind of like they can't quite hit the mark, and they're compared to their older siblings by their parents a lot. They can be insufferable to be around because they're like that typical San Francisco finance bro. They probably are into crypto or were scammed by crypto, right? This type of Asian man doesn't see a problem with generative AI and is probably on that LinkedIn grind, probably like coffee chats a lot, right? For opportunities so that they can chase that 6-figure dream. But hey, at least they got the grind mindset. They definitely do have the grind mindset, but their priorities are sometimes in the wrong places where they forget about their what matters most is, a true meaningful relationship. That's the big problem with the sweats, right? They wear AirPods all day. That's another thing, right? These ones wear AirPods. True. These are the AirPod users, but the ABBs are the ones that like the actual attached
Raise hand, hey.
headphone.
I was making sure that I raised my hand whenever I was going to speak. Also, I think the previous one before is kind of you.
Bro, everyone's just saying, "Oh, this is all you." No, it's not. No. Okay? I don't fit into any of these categories because I'm my own. I'm different like that, all right? I'm Shoto, right? You can't place me in a box like this because I'm just above the box. I exist outside of the boundary of these categories, all right? That's the type A lifestyle, guys, all right? I grab a little bit of everything. Maybe I'm a little bit of a matcha guy, right? Maybe I'm a little bit of a ABB in the sense that, like, the fluffy hair, the boba, something. No, fuck boba. I hate boba. What am I talking about? What qualities do I have from an ABB? I really don't think I am. I honestly don't think I am. This is like, you think SoCal Asian guy. This does not define me. Okay, this is not me. Nope.
Raise hand
I do. Oh my lord! I'm being interrupted by the class so often. Nerd gamer. Maybe the League of Legends, right? The toxic comes out. Gooner, a bit, sure, yeah. But I'm open about that. I'm not ashamed. Jim bro, maybe a little bit, just a little bit, right? But I don't think. I do feel like I have body dysmorphia after going to the gym quite often these days, and it sucks, but it's a problem because you start counting your calories a lot, and it's just like you see everything as like in numbers when you look at food, and that it kind of sucks, man, because like you truly can't enjoy a meal anymore because you see that's anybody relate? Hey, hi. Anybody else relate to that? Oh, it sucks. It sucks a lot. It sucks, doesn't it? It's a bad byproduct of becoming a gym bro. I'll say that. Not fun. And then the sweats, I don't think I fit into this category. Oh, hell no. No. Those guys scare me. I think out of all of these types, the ones that, scare me the most are probably the sweats and the ABBs. All these other ones, I could see some good in all these four, but these ones, I'm just like, ooh. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Huh? Anybody? No questions? You have one? Then why don't you just say the question? It's going to be on the quiz. Yes, this will be on the quiz. Yep. Do you feel like you're learning? You feel like you're learning a little bit? Informed? Educated? Do you think this is accurate? No. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? No. Is this accurate? No. Okay, then what do you know? Yes, actually. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. It's split. Which one are you? I told you already. If you were paying attention. Oh, Lord. I'm cutting you off. Cut off. I'm muting the alert box until I finish my lecture. What about the super toxic self-absorbed ones that are worse than ABBs, like the Hongdae boys? Okay, well, that's like, I don't know. I'm just talking about the ones in America, okay? This is like, these are the ones that encompass American Asian men, all right? Mostly. This is my specialty. I can't speak for those that are in other countries, right? This is like the ones that I have experience with, okay? This is just not categories for men. No. Incorrect. Because there are goods and there's positives and negatives to all of these, right? The ones with the most negatives, in my opinion, are just the sweats, right? I don't like the sweats. Your country has a gooner problem. All right. Okay. Where are the femboys? Oh, the femboy doesn't... A femboy could be any of these, technically. That's just... you don't get it, bro. You just don't get it. You know what? This was a mistake. I shouldn't have had this lecture. Dude, clearly, I wasted my time here. This will be on the exam, though. If you fail, you fail. If you pass, hey, good for you. You paid attention. You get the plot. I just don't know what to say. I thought it was pretty clear cut, in my opinion. If you had to put me in this category, okay, after knowing all of these, which one would you put me in? I genuinely feel like, there's not one I fit in the most. You're all of them. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's just mean. That's so mean. Nerd, gooner, Jimbro, dominant. You just said half of it, dude. Got to choose one. VTuber. Oh, the worst of all. Yes, sir. The secret seventh category of Asian men, the VTuber, that exists beyond the boundaries of what was listed in the presentation. Where would you categorize yourself? I don't put labels on myself because that's the kind of guy I am. You know, type A personality. We don't put labels on other people because we like to appreciate everyone as unique individuals. You know, because I'm just so considerate like that.